Rock Island football going on their first road trip down to Dunlap in the Peoria area this Friday night, opening up the season with a loss at home. Joe, what did you see that first game?
Well, just a tough night for them. Obviously, they were a little shorthanded. They were without their sophomore quarterback, Miles Deuster, who they were really high on. We'll talk about him throughout this, but hoping they can get him back for next week. But just a tough night at the office. They were never able to kind of get out of the gate. They give up a big touchdown early on in the game, and they were just never able to get out of the first or second gear really, and kind of were just stuck in the tracks all night long. And sometimes you have that when you face a team as good as Canelan, who's got some playoff history. Coach Fritz is obviously still trying to kind of navigate waters and trying to find the identity of this ball club, with where they're at, with the struggles of last year, trying to navigate coming into this season. And Friday, I'm sure he'll tell you Friday was a rough one for sure.
And if they don't have their quarterback back this week, having played one game without him, how do you see that progression going into this week?
Well, it's going to be tough. They still got sophomore Ellis Swartz, who they think well of as well as an athlete. So it'll be. They were very excited of what Miles Deuster could have for them this offseason to be at that quarterback position. So, just because I've heard Coach Fritz, be excited for him, I definitely hope that he's able to play Friday. I know that there were some questions of how long the injury would linger. So hopefully he's not missing too much time. That's the sophomore quarterback. Some other guys to watch for out there as well for Rock Island. Evan Ellis, the junior receiver, he had 4 catches last week, so going to be someone to expect to probably try to get him involved early and often as well. He's a guy that's got some varsity experience, had some as a freshman and a sophomore, his third year now, so he'll be a guy for the Rocks that I'm sure you'll hear. If the Rocks have some success on Friday, he'll be a guy whose name you hear a lot.
Rocks on the road this week, 7:30 at Dunlap. Joe, thank you for joining me.